As you can read in the caption above, we're a family of 6 going on 7 living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy and extra space. When outside our environment appears cluttered, disorganized, what have you. But quite frankly, after making do for nearly 3 years now, I have nothing but a grateful spirit for the roof over our head. Generally, the instant judgment me and my husband receive, why have so many kids if you don't have enough space for them? See, my perception is judgment comes from a place of not having the experience. When you've experienced enough, you generally don't judge people. I can tell you after everything I've been through in the past 3 years, there's very little I have to judge people on. I would be lying if I said there wasn't a point in my life that I was so naive that I might have judged a poor person based off their appearance. And like I said, I have learned a lot. I generally look like I'm roughing it, but that's because our kids come first. I do everything I can to keep our environment clean and tidy. When it comes down to it, I could shove everything my kids have in one bedroom of some of these houses I see, and it would really look like nothing. We try to teach our kids to take care of what they have, be grateful for what we have. We keep praying and pushing for the growth that we want. Appreciate y'all watching.
The video you just watched is a video of a woman who lives in a 1-bedroom with her husband and 6 kids. The funny part of it is that they are currently expecting another child, and this got a lot of reactions on social media, people stitching their videos, saying so many things about the video. I have a lot to say about it as well, okay, because I'm just here wondering how it all started, okay, or what led to whatever, right? What led to them living in a 1-bedroom apartment as a family of what again? She trying to move her, adjust her kitchen to be able to suit some of her kids and all of that. And I'm just here wondering how they are able to sleep at night. Another thing you need to also know is the fact that this woman and her husband sleeps in the bedroom and this kid sleeps in the parlor. I have a lot to say in this video, but let's go ahead, watch what people are saying on social media, then we'll come back and talk more about it.
Miss Jenkins, it is 2024, okay? We are no longer going for potential, because just because he has potential does not mean he's going to use it clearly. What was your situation before you got with this man? Were you homeless and then y'all got a 1-bedroom together, or did you have the 1-bedroom for you and your kids and then you brought another man in with his child and y'all decided to have no kids? Because there is no way that you had a better situation than that and then you got with him and fell so in love that, oh yes, I'm just going to take my kids from this and go live in a 1-bedroom and put my kids on the floor. Why the hell your kids on the floor? Hold on. I understand that everybody has a downtime in their life. I get it. Trust me, I've been there. Hell, I'm still trying to keep my head above water, and I only have 2 children. But that is the reason why I did not have any more. Everybody be like, you're going to have another kid. You're going to have another kid. You look so young. Yeah, you going to help take care of it? I had 2 kids by the time I was 21, baby. I was breastfeeding on my 21st birthday. So I understand, struggling. I get it. But don't add to the struggle. That's the reason why I never had any more children. I don't give a fuck how young I look. I don't care how much I snap back. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. No. The fuck? Girl, ma'am, listen. You got these kids now. All I'm going to tell you is get yourself together for you and your kids and get the fuck on.
I don't think you're classist or you hate poor people just for saying, hey, y'all had enough people living in that 1 bedroom. You didn't need to create another. And this is coming from someone who lived in a situation with 5 people in a 1 bedroom. My mom got the room. Me and my 3 siblings would sleep on the pull-out couch in the living room. So when I saw the initial video that went viral, I wasn't coming from a place of judgment. I really wanted to know, man, how did they find themselves in this situation? So I scroll all the way down to 2022 when she first started doing content. And when she met this man, she had 2 children, he had 1 child. So they're instant family of 5, and they were living in that same 1-bedroom apartment. Okay, those 3 babies were sleeping in the living room, and guess what? Her man actively trying to have another baby. I think that's the part that throws people off. It wasn't a oopsie, it wasn't an accident. No, they planned to have this baby. And 9 times out of 10, the one that she's pregnant with now, they planned for that one as well, but they didn't plan to upgrade their space. That's the part that's frustrating. That's the part that I can't get behind. And I'm actually happy for her that she was able to kind of get this following, and hopefully she seizes its opportunity and makes something of it and makes the best of it and is able to change their financial situation. But I don't know if changing the financial situation is really going to change the living situation, because I've also seen a video where she said their dream is to own a tiny home. And it's like, babes, you got an extra large family. Y'all can't fit in no tiny home. Not right now, at least. Not right now. So I really do hope the best for her and her family. And I've seen people say, well, at least they got a roof over their head. And I really do understand that. But the quality of the roof matters as well. Again, this is coming from someone who's been in a situation like that. We've shared homes with my aunts and cousins. I literally slept on a couch all the way up to college. I didn't get my own room until college. And I'm not saying that she needs to have a 4 or 5, 6 bedroom home to have her big family, but 2 or 3 bedrooms could help.
Poverty has nothing to do with a family of 6 in a 1-bedroom apartment about to be a family of 7. Everything that's wrong with the situation is about the distribution of resources they do have. Initially, when I heard about this video, I thought, okay, I could see a family making it work in those circumstances. And then when I actually watched it, it was just extremely upsetting. Like, as somebody who has seen like rural families in like literal huts, I think that what creates happiness in your child is the way that you distribute resources in the household, not necessarily the resources you have. So when you have a big family, like in a hut style rural living, everyone enjoys equal resources. But when you have a 1-bedroom apartment that's cluttered and only the parents are in the bedroom and the children essentially all supervise themselves in the living room, exposed to the kitchen area, that is a level of cruelty that everyone is going to feel and experience.
We're a family of 6 going on 7 living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy and extra space.
This is insanity at its finest. I'm not one to judge a mom, but this is crazy. You have to move your kitchen table out of the kitchen so your kids can sleep on the floor. And then you're having more kids. You're not financially stable with the ones that you have, but you want to grow your family. It doesn't make sense to me. And you speak about judgment in your post. You put this on the internet for everybody to see. Of course, we are going to judge you because we know that it's not right. Stop having kids and learn how to become financially stable for the ones that you do have. This is actually very sad because this continues to happen time and time again. It's very selfish. It's very selfish when you can't even give your children, the ones that you already have in this world, the proper home, the proper lifestyle, but then you want to continue to have kids. I don't understand. Y'all make me sick. I get so mad over people I don't know. But I want it to change. I want to see people doing better. Not bringing children into poverty. That's selfishness at its finest.
I have 21 siblings, right? And when I saw that video of the lady who has a family of 6, going on 7 because she's currently pregnant and they're living in the 1-bedroom apartment, all I could think was, dang, if that was me as a child and my parents had me and 3 of my other siblings, another one on the way, sleeping on the floor in a 1-bedroom apartment, my first question would be, Mama, why? Like, why are you pregnant now? Like, why are we still doing this? Why are you having more of us? That'd be my first question, right? But then if you open your mouth, everyone is like, oh, don't judge, especially if you're not a parent, don't judge. This isn't about judging, right? And you don't have to be a parent because every single person has been a child before. That's a fact. Anyone who's alive right now has been a child before. And that's usually the perspective people are coming from. But also, I do believe that videos like that should be kept off the internet, just like for the children's videos rage bait as well, because there's no world where you'd expect overwhelming.
You know what pissed me off the most about the lady with 6 kids, 7th on the way, and she lives in a 1-bedroom? It's the fact that her and her man sleep in the only bedroom of the place, and all the kids sleep in the living room. Bro, that pissed me off. Growing up, I lived in a low-income area in a 2-bedroom with my sisters and my dad. Yeah, my dad, of course, gave his children the bedroom, and he made shift the living room into his own bedroom. My entire life, he slept there. Because, like, imagine, God forbid, someone breaks into this lady's house, broke into my house growing up. The living room is going to be the first place they're in. Protect your kids, bro. But I honestly think this lady's situation is the definition of wanting to have children versus raise them. And I don't think it takes a genius to figure out what struggle feels like after the 4th, after the 5th, feeling like, I don't know, money's really tight. Why would you have a 6th? But then to have the 7th, it's kind of like a joke at that point. It's just like, we know for a fact those 6 existing kids have not had any sense of ownership over anything. Like, having ownership over my own bed changed my life, you know what I... And also, like, isn't your body so tired after having 1 kid? I can't imagine 6, dude. Like, take a break. Give everybody a break.
I really don't care how many kids people want to have. It's your body, your pain, and every other thing. You're the one that will push the babies at the end of the day, not me, right? But what I am just concerned about is that when you're planning to have those kids, plan financially as well. It's not enough to bring in a child into the world without having substantial things, okay, in place for this child. When the baby comes into the world, how they feed, how they stay, their living condition, and every other thing is very important. And this is one of the problems that some persons have, right? They just feel, oh, it's okay to have kids. It's okay to have kids. Go into the world and multiply. Fine, great. But some of you just take this thing literally without, finding out the things you need to do to make these children comfortable. If you are not comfortable in your own parents' house, I think you should also make your child comfortable. Plan for these children, okay? And if you think you don't have the financial capacity to take care of a child, plan for the children that you are able, that you can able to take care of part time, right? Some women that have one kid, two kids, they didn't do it because it's not okay to have three, four, or five, right? They did it because they feel this is the amount that my finances can take care of and I can give them the best. Okay, and that's why most times in the African world, you see people say, oh, you need to have four children. How can you just have one? How can you have two? This is what I can take care of. I've checked myself. That's all. Okay. People should just normalize taking care of their kids. I don't care how happy these children are. They might just be happy, but within them, they just know that they don't have their privacy. They don't have, you know, so they don't have supply of everything that they need as children. Tell me why you've been moving your kitchen area just because you want to have enough space for your children. Excuse me, you have six and you're pregnant for the seventh. That's ridiculous, right? I think people should just think about these children you're bringing to the world and how they will feel, how what story are they going to have when they eventually grow up, how are they going to paint it to the world and say, oh, somebody saying, oh my god, while growing up it was really tough, my parents had seven of us. Oh my god, that can really be something. Okay, if you have seven children, two bedroom, three bedroom, it's not a bad idea. And there are also some bed like you can build like a bunk to kind of contain them, right? But not just keeping them out there. Another thing that people frowned at is the fact that this man and his wife sleeps in the bedroom while these children sleep in the sitting room. Oh my god, that's another thing, right? So eventually something just happened. Maybe there was a fire break or something. You are in your room, you are comfortable, you're sleeping while the children are out there, right? To themselves, left to themselves to make whatever decisions. Anyway, guys, I don't know. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. I just have a lot of thoughts in my mind when I saw that video. They are happy, right? They are a happy family, I guess. But the children have some things that are not being provided for, especially their living condition is not great at all. Six kids in one bedroom. Where are they going to lie down? How are they going to do their thing? And I'm sure there are boys there and there are girls there. What's going to happen when they turn 10? When they start realizing the fact that, oh, we have these body parts and everything, you guys, is something. And the woman was talking about, oh, this is a people. If you have not been here, you don't know how to do this. I'm not saying that people have not gone through stuff. I myself have my own fair share of, my going through stuff myself. But what I'm just saying is that as you go through all of these things in life, it's okay for you to also have plans, right? Have plans for these children, have plans for kids. Okay, they might not be able to talk now, but tomorrow, how are they going to look at you as a parent? Well, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, really. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. I'd love to read from you what you think about this video, and do you think what she's doing is right? You know, at the end she made some sympathy talk, you know, but I'm not having it, and I'm sure a lot of people are also not having it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'll be here to read from you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be part of the family. See you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.